Hey yo, what's up and welcome, I'm the one and only WestCoastKing, and welcome back to the Hamburg career, where we're starting Season 3 today, the actual start of Season 3. We're going to actually play some games, but let's have a look at what the board wants us to do as far as our objectives go for this season. I'm just going to look at the success objectives. So, in the Domestic Cup, they want us to reach the round of 16. I want to win the Domestic Cup. That's the one that we haven't won yet as far as, in Germany. We won the league last year. I'd like to make another title push this year, obviously, but I really want to try to win the Domestic Cup as well. We haven't done the best in the Domestic Cup. Season 1, we got knocked out in the first round by Bayern Munich. Last year, we won one game, then got knocked out, so hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit further into it this year. I really want to try to win that competition. In the Bundesliga, they want us to finish in a Champions League place. With the team that we have now, there are no excuses. We should absolutely be finishing in the top 2 or 3. Now, as far as the Champions League goes, that's a little bit of a stretch. The board wants us to reach the semi-final. We didn't even reach the semi-final last year. We had a pretty, I wouldn't say an easy run, but we didn't have the most difficult run ever. I don't know if that's possible with the team that we have. We'll give it a go. I mean, even getting out of our group isn't going to be easy this year, but we'll do the best that we can in that competition. Thankfully, it's a low priority for the board, so if we don't reach that objective, it isn't the worst situation. Alright, so enough about all that. Let's get down to business. Let's play this first game of the season because I'm actually very excited to do this. The new pieces into this team look very good. Grimaldo, Leno, and Martial together with the rest of the team. It just looks good, man. I'm really excited to start playing with this team. So here we go. First game of the season. The reigning champions Hamburg at home to take on newly promoted Union Berlin. Alright, here we go. Kickoff to start season number 3. And one thing I haven't mentioned, though, is the captaincy for this team. It was Rene Adler. And since there are no original Hamburg members left in the starting 11, I went with the first player that I ever acquired here at Hamburg and one of the senior members of the team now, and that is John Brooks. So we'll roll with John Brooks as the captain of this team for now, and then if we decide to make a change later, we might do that. But for now, I'm going to stick with John Brooks. There you go, Emre Can. Beautiful tackle in the midfield. Here we go. Okay, well, Martial didn't make the run I was hoping he'd make. But here comes Gabriel Jesus. And you know what Gabriel Jesus can do. He can absolutely fly. Gets the ball to Pulisic. That is 1-0. That is the playmaking of Gabriel Jesus. And that's why I was fine not picking up another center attacking mid. Because honestly, I don't think I've ever had a center attacking mid that can do what Gabriel Jesus can do. And what a pass he found for Pasalic as well. Martial was standing there. Either one of them could have had that shot. Pulisic finishes. And that's the first goal of the season, and what a beauty it was. All right, here we go. We have a corner. I just want to aim this near post and see what Martial can do. He spins on it and connects on a very athletic volley. If that had gone in, that would have been a madness. Uh-oh, I got Grimaldo out of position. Ooh, good thing he's pretty quick. He got back in position very quickly, and it's going to go all the way through. Yellen's going to pick this up. No danger. Okay, that was a... What? What the heck was that? Nice pass from Can to Moore. Back to Emre Can, who just controls that and breaks through. Emre Can around another defender. Emre Can! What a save from the keeper. Dang it. Here we go. Emre Can on the ball. Bringing it forward. I see Martial making a good run here. And Martial is through. Let's going to have this shot from distance. And that is the world-class finishing of Anthony Martial. And that is why I wanted him in this team. He can score from anywhere. He is an absolute monster, and that is his first goal for the team on his debut as well. Just takes the touch, brings it down, and fires it. Oh, what a finish. I already love him. I already love him. Here we go. Martial finds Bobby Wood. Bobby Wood playing it through, and there goes Klein. Klein is clean through on goal. Klein! He steps up and scores a goal. Everything is working today. That's why I want to get Klein in the game more. I really like what he brings to this team. Brought him on as a late game sub there. Comes through with another goal. All right, 3-0 over Union Berlin. This team is clicking on all cylinders. I'm really liking it right now. Beautiful finish from Klein, right near post. Beautiful. Absolutely exquisite. And that is going to do it. Not a whole lot out of Union Berlin in that one, though I really didn't expect there to be. Little bit... I don't want to say I'm disappointed because we won 3-0 and we absolutely dominated, but I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get more. You ever just play a game where you know that there's like 7 or 8 goals to be had? We just didn't quite find it. It's still getting used to the team a little bit, you know, still figuring out where some players like to be in certain things, but overall, very good performance. Could have scored a few more goals, but it doesn't really matter. We got the 3 points. We dominated. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Alright, so I may or may not have mentioned at the end of last episode that I was looking at a couple of free agents to round out the roster, and I got all of the scouting reports back on those free agents that I was looking at, and I've decided only to sign one of them, and it's Federico Rossetti from Italy, a center forward slash striker, 67 overall, 19 years old. He stands 6'3", so he's a bit of a monster, showing great potential. I really like that a lot. And he has 85 sprint speed. For someone that's 6'3", that is kind of ridiculous. Great agility, balance, ball control, dribbling. Looks like a bit of a playmaker out there, a bit of a creator. I'm not sure where he's going to fit into the team, but he looks like he might have pretty decent potential to him. So go on ahead and sign him up, and we'll see if we can get him some playing time with the reserves somewhere. So this is the part of the schedule where things get a bit difficult. Making a Champions League run is all about depth. The teams with the best depth usually do the best in the Champions League because they can afford to rotate their teams. We have okay depth, but we don't have 80 rated plus players coming off the bench, except for Bobby Wood. He's the only one. So look at the schedule we have right now. We have Leverkusen, who play us tough every single time. They've been a top 3 team both seasons so far. 3 days later, Celtic. 3 days later, Hanover. 3 days later, Dortmund. 4 days later, Augsburg. 3 days after that, on the 2nd of October, we play Benfica in the Champions League. This is going to test our depth. It's going to be a very delicate matter to rotate the team correctly and try to get results from all of these matches. It's not going to be easy, and I'm pretty sure we're going to end up using everybody on the roster. Alright, so for this one against Leverkusen, I've slightly rotated the lineup, as you can see. I mostly rotated the bench, though, to kind of save players. This is tricky. This is very tricky. Leverkusen's a good team, man. Leverkusen's finished high up in the standings every single season so far, and they play us tough every time. They've rotated nobody, despite them also having Champions League coming up in a couple of days. So we're facing a full strength Bayer Leverkusen team here, and we're on the road. This is going to be tough. Oh, Emre Can. Gonna hold this up, play it across for Martial. Martial he is actually unstoppable. How did he control the ball in that tight space? Through 2 defenders, they just can't take the ball. He's actually a freak of nature. That was ridiculous. I 100% thought he was gonna lose the ball there, but he just powered through it and just fired a shot back. I don't know. I mean, he's broken. I knew he was broken coming in. I just didn't know he was that broken. It's 1-0 early on. I want to see it again. How did he not lose the ball? Right there. Oh, it's like he did like a little flick. I didn't even tell him to do that. And what a finish. Unreal. Ooh, that was some nifty moves. What? What the hell? Why did Leno come get the ball? That ball landed on the edge of the 6-yard box and Leno just stood there. Thankfully, that shot was right at him. What the hell did he just do? Oh, that's a great ball for Sven Hayes, who is through. Sven, have the shot, Sven Hayes! Yo, the passing on this team has been so freaking precise. What a ball through. I don't know. I can't remember if that was Martial or Gabriel Jesus that played that through ball to Sven Hayes. We'll take another look. It was Martial. What a pass. And Jedvaj on that side cannot keep up with anybody. He's just way too slow to be playing right back. But I'll take that. 2-0. Even with some of the reserves in this team, Klein and Hayes, man, they're still good. I mean, the team still is it's like clockwork. The gears are turning perfectly. Oh, this is a problem. This is a bit of a problem. Oh, he's passed. Wow, he got past me. What a save, Leno. Wow. That's what we pay him for. Against his former team, that dude absolutely had Sula on skates. I couldn't stop him. What a save from Leno. Volan. Fetzidis. Oh, slide tackle misses. Oh, back for Voland! And Voland puts a ball, puts a ball in the back of the net. I don't know. Voland scores. That was my fault. I did a slide tackle I shouldn't have done. I got a little greedy there with John Brooks. Yeah, that was an awful slide tackle. Opened us up. My fault. Got a little bit greedy there on defense. Got a little bit aggressive. That's okay. We still got the 2-1 lead. That was a really nice finish as well. All right. corner now for Leverkusen. Please get that Yedlin. He doesn't lose balls in the air. Absolutely beastly in the air. That's an equalizer. That's just the pressure right now from Leverkusen. Just can't stop him, and I think that's Bender as well, the captain. Okay, that's a bit of a problem, seeing as how I just took Martial and Gabriel Jesus off. Getting unlucky bounces right now. I really don't appreciate that, how we keep tackling the ball and they just keep getting it back, and that is a problem. That's a problem, and we're now losing this game. 75 minutes. And Chicharito comes on. Of course Chicharito would come on and score. I didn't even know he was still in this team. But we just got done by Chicharito. That was horrific marking. Where was Sula going? I don't know. We've completely fallen apart at the end of this game. Okay, well, for a team that barely gave up 10 goals all of last season, to give up 3 here to Leverkusen in the second half, not really what I was hoping for. Not really the best performance. Now we're just awful. We're just capitulating everywhere. There we go. Sakai, still a freaking beast for us. Ball through. Bobby Wood, can you do something here, Bobby? Oh, somehow gets by a man. Bobby Wood! Bobby Wood puts it home! I don't know how he did that. I don't know. That was some freaking wizardry to keep the ball there through that slide tackle. I don't know how he did it, but Bobby Wood still got the ability to get us in this game. This is a madness. This game is absolutely crazy. All right, well, their lead only lasted 4 minutes. Holy crap, there's 10 minutes left of this thing. You know it's not over. Sakai. Look at the job Sakai is doing in there. Bobby Wood just kind of waiting. Kakuta Mane back in for Bobby Wood. Bobby Wood trying to get it back. That's not to Mane. That's to Klein. We got it to Kakuta Mane and he scores! What is happening? Those passes, like 6 in a row, went to the wrong player, but somehow the final ball worked and it went to Kakuta Mane. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I have no idea what's happening in this one. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that ball's in. Are you taking the piss? Okay, there is one thing I really, really freaking hate about Bernd Leno. He has the trait on, he's cautious on crosses. He never comes out for crosses. He will never come out and try to stop a cross. And he's like the only goalkeeper in the entire game that does that. Oh my god, they've actually scored again. And it's 4-4. Unfreaking real. Alright, well, is there time to go again? We're just gonna have to dribble straight up the field and see if we can't get... Nope, that's it. That is it. 4-4. That's probably a fair result there. Unbelievable. We were up 2-0, went down 3-2, then went up 4-3, and ended up drawing 4-4. What the hell was that game? Alright, well, I still don't have an explanation for what happened last match. 4 goals in one game. I don't think we've done that all series, giving up 4 goals. Especially considering we're the best team in the league last year on defense. I don't know what happened. That game was very, very wide open. A million and a half shots coming in for both sides. So, whatever. We'll put that out of our heads. We're moving into the Champions League now. And right off the bat, I would consider this a must-win game. We need 6 points from Celtic in the group. We have to beat them twice. In my opinion, we have to beat them twice. I know they're a good team. I'm not underestimating them at all, but they are the worst team in the group. We need 6 points from them. We have to win this game. We got the first choice starting 11 in there. We're going to be on the road for this one, but like I said, we have to win it. All right, here we go. Kickoff in Scotland against Celtic. Let's see what we can do against them. They've got a pretty good attack with Yanko Dembele and Scott Sinclair in there, so this is not going to be an easy task at all. Hopefully, our defense wakes up and actually, plays defense today. All right, well, we're 15 minutes into this game, and I've already noticed they really like to pass the ball. Like, a lot. They are unbelievably patient in there, and that is a little bit of a problem for us, but not if we can hit him on counterattacks like this. Come on, Jesus. He's going to get all the way in there. Can he find a cross? It's just over the head of whoever that was. I don't even know who that was in there, honestly. I don't know who was arriving. God, I'm overrunning. I'm literally just overrunning everything. No! Brooks, good block. Oh, they're still on it, and there's another shot wide. I can't stop Celtic. I just don't know how. Their passing is so unbelievably good. It's one of the best passing teams I've ever played against. All right, you want to see our new game plan here? It's this. Just get the ball to Gabriel Jesus and watch what he does with it. Or maybe to Martial. Because he can also create... Look at him he's just going through everybody. Look at him. Freaking Martial. Oh, he got no power on the shot. There you go. Emre Can picks that off. Let's go. Come on, Martial, you're on get in behind. So get the hell in behind. There we go. Nobody should be touching Martial here. He's going to be sort of through. Okay, he made it work. He made it work. 100% confident if he could have got that shot off, it was scoring. I was just worried about that guy somehow catching him from behind. I don't know who that was or how he was that fast. But I don't know. I'll take it. It works. 1-0 against Celtic. That was always how we were going to get our goal, was just on some fluky counterattack. They're good. They are a very, very, very good team. Lee Griffiths is on. Lee Griffiths. Yes, Wallace. Big tackle from Wallace. And he gets the pass away. And another one. Pulisic. Yes, Martial. Martial through for Kakuta Mane. Turn it around, that man. Yes, Kakuta. Nicely done, Kakuta Mane. Keep it low. He puts it in the back of the net. And that is 2-0 on another counter attack. I literally just went defensive and counter attacking. That's the only way to beat Celtic. I had to change up my game plan more than what I normally do. I had to change what we were doing because it didn't work in the first half. We got dominated. Change it in the second half. We get the 2 goals. We're going to get these 3 points. All right. Am I just going to line this up with Pasalic? I think we are going to line up with Pasalic. He's not a good long shot taker. That's okay. I should have been the last play of the game anyway. Ref, there you go. It is. And that is 3 points that we needed right there in our first game in the group of the Champions League. That was not easy. I swear the difficulty gets ramped up like tenfold in the Champions League. That was so difficult. Every game in the Champions League is a nail biter. And you know what? That's the way it should be. I don't mind that at all. All right, so that is actually where we're going to end this one for today. We are tied atop our Champions League group, of course, with Juve. They won their first match against Benfica 3-1. So they're technically still ahead of us because they've scored 3 goals, but whatever, doesn't matter. We won our first game, and that's all that is important. Our next Champions League group game, which should be, is it going to be next episode? It may or may not be next episode. That will be against Benfica as well. We'll see how we can do in that one. In the league, we are in 3rd place with 1 win and 1 draw from 2 games. Still can't explain that Leverkusen match. Have no idea what happened there, but at least, you know, we're doing okay. We're off to a pretty good start. We're scoring goals like mad. 7 goals in our first 2 games is insane. So I'm happy with that. Defense, you know, it could be better. It could be a little bit better. To be fair, though, we kept a clean sheet in our first match against Union Berlin, and we also kept a clean sheet against Celtic despite having 36% possession in that game. We still won that one 2-0, so I don't know. I think that Leverkusen game was just a fluke. I don't know what happened there. It just was an absolute madness. So we'll just chalk that up to a fluke and move on. Overall, ecstatic with where this team is. Really, really liking the new additions, and I think we're primed for some big, big things this season. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more Hamburger. See ya.